Good morning, Annie here with a Villager Yoga Get Out of Bed sequence to help get you through the holidays if you're traveling this week or if you're unable to get into the studio. Just a brief morning practice you can do about 5 minutes to get your day started off right. You can literally roll out of bed onto your yoga mat or the rug right next to your bedside and find child's pose. Using child's pose to take your long deep breaths and just bring some focus into your awakening body. As you feel called to move, just gently come to hands and knees and begin cat and cow. The best sequence to wake up the spine for the morning, but also the hips and the shoulders, and to establish that good connection of breath guiding movement. We're warming the core. We're warming all the muscles along the back. We're just starting to tune into our bodies again. Now, of course, you can do this practice as long as you like, but as we're calling it kind of a get your day started practice, maybe 5 rounds of cat and cow is good just to get the blood flowing. Following your 5 rounds of cat and cow, move into downward dog. And just give your legs some room to loosen. You can walk in place, shake your head out, shift the body around. And then coming back down to the knees when you're ready, you can flow to the knees, back to child's pose. Good, back to downward dog. So moving with your breath guiding you as long as you want to spend in each of these postures, but making it a bit of a flow. Inhaling downward dog, exhaling to the knees, and sinking those hips back to the heels, taking a full breath, and finding downward dog. Good. Let's do that one more time. To the knees, to child's pose, and back to downward dog. And then adding a little bit more invigoration, getting a little bit more blood pumping. We'll bend the knees and with an inhale shift into plank posture. Now you could always go back to a low plank with the knees dropped. Good. And then bending the knees and sliding those hips high back to downward dog. Plank to downward dog. We're warming that core line a bit more. Just awakening the upper body as well. One more time. Good. Now we've got the blood flowing to those shoulders. We can walk the hands back to the feet. Keeping a slight bend in the knees and hanging heavy into ragdoll, shaking the head and neck out, holding opposite elbows to get a little extra weight from gravity to help us release any tension in the shoulders and the upper back. And of course, those hamstrings starting to wake up. You could have as deep of a bend in your knees as you like here, and you could also widen the feet a lot just to give you support for the low back and hamstrings. It may be hard to come up from this. You may want to stay for a while, so you can take some extra breaths here. Maybe even a nice big sigh, opening the mouth, letting the tongue hang out. And before rolling up, simply release the hands down, and you could always support this roll up with hands on the legs, or you could roll from the earth all the way up to standing. And you're ready to start your day after several breaths in Tadasana.